Let's talk today about abundant women. Who is she? How does she look? What is she thinking? How to become an abundant woman? What is the relationship between being an abundant woman or becoming an abundant woman and creating abundant life? Let's be true to ourselves. We all want to have beautiful life. We all want to have everything in our life, right? And that's why we work, that's why we build, that's why we buy stuff, so that we create all this comfort for our life. However, the goal of this video is to explore who is abundant woman according to the divine definition and how is it related to my life, because I want to connect and some practical tools, practical insights, and hopefully some inspiration, because it's important, especially if you want to live a happy, joyful life, if you want to have a work-life balance, if you want to have it all and uh, be in harmony with everything, in all areas of your life, and remain spiritually happy, remain being an abundant woman in the eyes of God. In your case, you might be believing in universe, higher powers. I believe they are all synonyms, but that's my belief, right? I don't know about your beliefs. Today, there were so many things that ultimately all working out for me because I'm looking at those situations, at those outcomes from the perspective of abundant woman. I'm not saying that I am abundant, but I am in my journey to become that woman. And I want to share what are the benefits. What are the benefits? Okay. Let's talk about who is abundant woman and what are the traits of abundant woman. For example, abundant woman always express gratitude, always thankful to any situation, whether it's negative, whether it's good situation, whether it's negative outcome, whether it's good outcome, whether she has something or she doesn't have something. So this is the first and very important trait of an abundant woman, because she understands that whatever is right now, that's in her best interest. That's because God knows everything. God controls everything. And he knows how to give you what you want in the best possible way, and even in the best, safest way, right? For you, for your family, for everyone surrounding us. But because majority of us live on autopilot, have limiting beliefs about ourselves, about others, we always have one side of perspective without understanding other people's perspective, without understanding that every person has a different perspective because different situations in life, they were raised in different cultures, they were raised in different level of income, right? Also because they put meaning to those situations differently. And that's how we have or create beliefs. And we all make decisions based on those beliefs. Sometimes it's healthy beliefs, sometimes it's not healthy beliefs. What are not healthy beliefs? Those that are working against us, not for our personal growth. Why are we here in this world? We are all here to have spiritual journey, to have personal growth, to develop ourselves, to develop our family, right? And to do the good and impact in a good way the surrounding, the community where you live. We need to start with ourselves. So this is one of the traits of abundant woman, who understands that everyone is different, everyone is unique, everyone is important, everyone is the creature of God, and everyone has their own mission or like in life. Okay. And that's why if she doesn't have, if her plans didn't play didn't turn out the way she wants, or if something is on her way, there is something that we don't know, but only God knows, right? She still express her gratitude in those situations. She still asks herself, what can I do? What can she do? If she tries to do all her best to achieve her goal or task, but it's not working out, that's because maybe God wants her to do everything that she can do right now, every with anything what she has right now. Because once she tries and put effort, whatever she can, the rest, whatever she can do, whatever she can't control, which is impossible for her, God can create and make it possible. So this is the perception that abundant woman has in her mindset. What we usually by nature do, we always do frustrated. I used to be like that in the past. If something is not working, I would be like, why it's not going, why it's not happening right now, why I am not getting it right. Another trait of abundant woman, she expresses her gratitude not only one time, but she always expresses her gratitude mindfully. There is no wrong or right way of expressing your gratitude, right? But what is important is to understand when you express mindfully, then you're pausing, you're in the now, you're saying, I'm so grateful and happy for this situation. I'm so happy and grateful for what I have. I'm so happy and grateful for what I don't have. I'm so happy and grateful. And once you do this in the now, what you're doing, you're helping your body to calm, to feel relaxed. Because usually our brain, our mind it has so many thoughts, so many ideas. And you even sometimes don't control them. Like we have to control them, but we don't control them when we leave on autopilot. But once you understand that, oh, I need to be mindfully grateful, then you giving that time with focus and you relax. You allow, actually, you are expressing gratitude to God, but you're doing good to yourself, to your body, to your mind. You express, you're like, you show kindness to your body and your mind because of the nice thoughts and because you are commanding to your brain, okay, be in the now and express gratitude to God. In order to help you to create gratitude routine, I have the self-love gratitude challenge for 7 days. Come at me, send me your email, and I will send you a digital form. This is really good. It will help you learn more of what I'm talking about, and it will also help you to create on a consistent basis your routine. It will take only maybe 5 minutes, 5, 10 minutes. But as long as you are consistent, as long as you're mindful, you will complete this 7 day challenge because it's really challenging to start something. If it is a new habit, then it takes some courage to start, it takes some discipline to continue, and then it becomes a habit. That's how we train our brain. We continue expressing, writing gratitude, and then you will train your brain to be grateful for anything that comes your way. Today, supposed to be a business conference that already started in Miami. I tried my best. I did everything what I could to go there. And I'm still here. So I was not able to leave, but was I frustrated? Was I angry? When you envision it, when you have purpose, like you have goals, why you want to go, you do all your best to go there, right? However, things didn't work out. I'm still here, but I still was taking actions, hoping that maybe, okay, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow I will go, right? If not tomorrow, maybe on the last day of because it's a 3 day business conference. And I noticed that this is such a good feeling when you don't feel frustrated that nothing is working out for me, but it's actually working out for me very good because I look at it differently. What I say to myself is, if I'm not going today, there is a reason why I'm not going today. Maybe there are many reasons, right? And I would ask myself, what might be the reasons that I'm not going there? Okay. Because our brain is a goal achieving machine, it starts finding all the reasons. And because I'm training, it's a daily work, constant and consistent work to practice your brain, find reasons for gratitude, to be grateful. And so today, for instance, my brain told me that, oh, I'm so happy and grateful that I found a printing company next to my house that I have never known about it. I knew about other, but I didn't know about this one, which is very close. And the pricing there is a difference compared to other printing companies. You see it for my future projects. This is a really worthy findings today that I wouldn't be able to find if I would fly today to Miami. Okay. The second reason what I found is I made my business card. If my goal is to do networking, to meet investors who are really professional, seven, eight figure earners, right? How can I how can I go there without being really prepared for that? That printing company made business card professional. Whatever I requested, they did it. Usually, all the printing companies that I have met before, up until today, all of them told me, okay, you can leave your order and come back like in 5 days, or we are busy, come back in 2 weeks. Once again, we were saying that all people are different. I love when things are done quickly. And I'm trying to be flexible with this. I'm training my brain also to say, okay, that's fine. Let's do this. Let's take time. But today it was not that case. I wanted the business card done today, like within 1 hour, 2 hours. And that company did it. That another reason to be grateful, right? Another reason is because I created this workbook, an investor that I want to meet, they are related to real estate. But who knows? Maybe this one will be the gift. I don't know. But maybe I will talk to them and ask for their opinion. What do you think if we can work on this? Maybe those investors has non-for-profit who can finance that. I don't know. So what I said, can you do this, fix it, edit, and then print it today? And they said yes. And this is the copy for the investors. So I'm very happy. Like the quality is so good and the price is very good. Before I had printed also two of those. One is smaller size because some people would like this is more convenient. You can put it into the bag, right? This one you work on the table, so different, which is also good to show for the investors for the meeting because to show that this is creating only evening routine. This is creating for people who want to start to begin with create only morning because what I noticed, people who didn't do anything, it's tough to create immediately and keep consistent with morning and evening routine. So these are two different. One is for evening, one is only for morning, and one is for evening and morning. All of these were done also by that printing. So I checked the quality of the paper, the quality of the cover, the quality of this binding material, everything is perfect. I'm so grateful. So how not to be grateful if I've completed so many things on the day where I missed the business conference, right? I also took care of me because another trait of abundant woman is she takes care of herself because God says, take care of you first, and then you will be available for others. And in the past, I remember I never took care of me, never. You know why? This is how we create our beliefs. We see how our parents work, and then we make meaning. We make, if my mom was working like 20, 24 hours, and we were helping, like not only she worked in at work, then she used to come all these papers and money to do the reporting, and all kids, we were sitting around helping our mom to count, and it was already very late, right? So I even didn't know what is the meaning at that time, but because I observed it, I knew that my mom worked so hard. So that's how I became like that. Like whenever I left the house of parents, I started work so much. And but you see, my mom, she took care of her. She always took care of herself. But that's how we are all different. Like some of my siblings, they took it from my mom, like taking care of themselves, right? I didn't take it. I only took being very grateful and being hard worker. Abundant woman needs to take care of herself first in order to be available for others. Today, I was able to do my brows, eyelashes, my eyes, my body, nails. So this is how we become happy. Once we become happy from emotional point of view, emotionally, psychologically, right? Then what kind of energy we radiate to the world? Do you think I will be very angry, stressed after all of these procedures? No. If I love myself, if I took care of myself, if I feel like I'm beautiful, if I feel that I'm worthy, then I'm happy and I do not react to the situations. Like today, I supposed to buy tickets to fly. I supposed to book a room in the hotel. I supposed to write a letter to some of the investors, maybe say, hi, I'm going there, but I didn't. Nothing happened today, nothing. Instead of being reactive to those things, instead of being ungrateful to those things, since I am in the journey of abundant woman, I ask, how would abundant woman respond to the situation? What would she say, behave in such situations, right? So what I did, I said, okay, if not today, let's finish this. What I missed business card, let's find this one. I missed this, let's do this. If I missed taking care of me, let's do this. We had a friend who cooked for us, who gave so many things for us. It's another reason to be grateful for. That's why I decided to make this video, because in many cases, when we live on autopilot, we have so many projects. We forget. That's why when we reflect on those things, situations, we develop an abundant woman inside ourselves by showing who we are becoming. And why is it important now? Once you transform from inside spiritually, once you understand that everything working out for you, no matter what, right? Once you express gratitude, thank you, because you know you are dependent on God, but you do yourself everything what you can, then you know that this is the best what in these situations for you. Why? We don't know. I don't know why this is the best when I wanted to be there, right? What I'm saying to myself is That's why this one not ready. Business card was not ready. I was not ready. That's why I'm not there right now. When we have in a conversation with ourselves, like or with God, like sometimes I talk to God, sometimes I talk to myself, sometimes I talk to my inner child who's inside me. Because of the ego, we need to become friends with our ego. Sometimes we need to quiet him, sometimes we need to make friends with him. Sometimes we have to say, okay, let go. Find your preference, how you want to encourage yourself, because what that does is that helps you to increase self worth, increase confidence. Usually, by nature, when something is going wrong, then we start criticizing ourselves. We start saying, I'm not worthy of that because we are criticizing, I can't do this, I can't manage this, I don't have enough money. I don't know what is important, right? Is it business trip important? My credit cards important? My family is important? I don't know. Like, and then we lose self-confidence. We lose self-esteem when something goes wrong. And that is not the right mindset, okay? Especially at those times, you need to talk to yourself, encourage yourselves, and say, everything's going great. Because what I don't know, God knows. And that's why this is what's happening right now, okay? Usually, majority of us, we are chasing career, we are chasing, we don't understand that. In my case, I didn't understand that I was chasing for experiences. This is what I knew. I don't know this. I don't feel like I understand this, but I want to learn it. So I know for sure that I wanted to experience something because when I was young, I was not afraid to take credit cards, go abroad for the conferences. Even some people were telling, like, for this money, you can buy a house. Why you're going abroad, buy a house. But for me, my value was to go out, experience what does it look like being abroad when I was in Great Britain. Okay. Every person has different values, different understanding. In my case, I wanted to travel. I wanted to see how we are different. And I wanted to see the other part of the world, like, because I was so stuck in, and I felt like I need expansion, like expansion in my perspective, mindset. Something was missing, and that was brave action what I did in the past. Now I understand that when something wrong happens in our lives, we forget how to dream, we forget how to be brave, how to be confident, because we are losing everything when we have some emotional situations in our lives, whether it's divorce, like I have been divorced, I have lost custody. Because of all those negative moments in my life, I realized that I felt like I became nobody. I lost all the confidence. And now I understand because I made myself think that way, I became that type of woman and I lost myself. Okay. And abundant woman, it's the opposite. Like abundant woman, she makes herself abundant, believing in herself, believing in her abilities, believing in God, and believing that whatever she can do, she will do, and the rest will be taken care of by God. And she is not giving up. Abundant woman, vice versa, she works on her confidence because there is a relationship. Even in religious books, they teach how confidence, resilience, self worth increases abundance. There is a direct relationship between them. And it's all in our mindset. Like, why are we confident? Why are we abundant? That's because we have conversation with ourselves inside our head. If we are talking negative, bad about ourselves, that's how we are, feel. And we are becoming like that. That's why it's very important to be mindful what you are talking about yourself in front of the kids, in front of other people, even in front of the mirror to yourself, because many people underestimate their potential. They say, oh, I'm not good enough. I don't know. I'm not capable. But you know what? We are all equal. We were born equally and we were all given all the talents and skills. They're different. They are just different. But because of the life experiences, our journey, we created all the limiting beliefs in our head, in our mindset, because somebody made us feel that we are not important. Somebody made us feel that we are not good enough. Somebody made us feel, or we made the conclusion from the situation. And that's huge because once you make that conclusion about you, then your brain listens to you, and then that's how you feel, and then you are afraid to take actions, you're afraid to be judged, you are afraid of making mistakes, you are afraid of taking risks. People are different, risks level are different, tolerance are different, and that's understandable, but I'm talking about in general. Okay, so that's the difference, how I help myself to start the journey to become an abundant woman after I got into depression, after I felt stuck for 4 or 5 years. That was really a painful experience. Now I see the difference. I see the difference what I thought during that time and what I'm thinking right now. I see the difference in my emotions and I see the difference in my actions and I see the difference in the results. And that's the circle that abundant woman and any person, not only woman, any person needs to understand that our thoughts create our emotions and our emotions create our behavior and our behavior creates our results. I remember, for example, when I was a child, I felt safe. I was allowed to do anything, everything. I learned how to bake cake. I was so excited. I was like, Mom, because my mom had a grocery shop. And I said, Mom, I want to bake the cakes. Can I sell in your grocery? And she says, Yeah, of course. And I was small. I don't remember, but I was like on seventh grade. I was very young and brave and curious. I was not afraid. It was even not beautiful. I made that cake and it was for the new year. And all the cakes were sold, comparatively expensive. And I was so happy. My mom was very proud of me. I don't remember what I made with my money. I don't remember. I loved the experience. I love how I was buying, making, baking, learning, burned. It's so, like all the process. You see, whenever you are a child, especially if you lived in a safe environment, that's confidence level is high. The child is not afraid to take something new and make mistakes, right? However, when I became adult, when I divorced, when I wanted to escape from my problems, personal life, health, everything, right? Then I stopped taking risks. I stopped dreaming the scarcity mindset. Abundant woman, she operates from abundant mindset, right? She says, okay, I'm so grateful for all the blessings that I was blessed by God. The house, the food, the car, right? The clothes, everything. That's when we focusing mindfully our thinking on abundance. I have everything what I need right now, and I'm grateful. And I'm grateful for everything what I don't have right now, right? Because the more you express your gratitude, God will bless you with more. However, when things happens in life, I noticed right now, of course, at that time, I even didn't know what it is scarcity mindset, but now I understand that I was living from my scarcity mindset. I forgot how I was confident. I forgot how I was abundant. I forgot how my parents treated me, like with abundant love, with abundant care, with abundance, right? And you see how the quality changes because from the scarcity mindset, what we do, we chase career, we chase money, we chase even experiences, but from scarcity mindset. And what we are doing, like in my case, I was living on autopilot, working long hours, 20, 25. I could even not sleep for 2, 3 days, like only rest a little bit, and that's it. But I didn't understand about work-life balance. I didn't understand why I was frustrating, screaming, raising voice to my kids. But that's when we chase work long hours. We think that the more we work, the more we earn. But as a result, we are damaging our health, we are abusing our body, we are damaging the relationship with our kids, with our spouses, with our family members, siblings, parents, right? Because of the lack of communication, because of the lack of understanding, because we don't have time. We are like, some person said you something and you are not focused. You make up the story based on what you heard. So this is very bad. So the reason why I'm sharing is because I burned so much working from the scarcity mindset, living on autopilot, that now once I lost almost everything, I started to work on myself, on my mindset, expressing gratitude to God for everything. Like when I had nothing, I felt more abundant. When I had everything, and I felt that nothing is enough. And what happened is now I had to, whatever I took for granted in the past, now I had to build again. I'm working on my relationship with kids, my relationship with myself, on the relationship with God, with my mom, my siblings, with their families. It's a long journey that you can avoid repairing it because prevention is more recommended. Like prevention is better. Repair, it takes longer, it takes more resources and things like that. But for me right now, it's worth, and I'm so happy because now I enjoy every moment. I'm waiting for such moments. Before I took this for granted. In my mind, I thought that if I'm working, I'm earning, I'm providing, that's enough. Kids needs attention, qualitative speech. And now I'm so grateful that my kids right now stays and live with my ex, with their father. Recently I was thinking maybe I was too controlling. I wanted to control something. I don't know. But right now I trust God. I trust the process. Now I'm not worried. I'm not concerned. I just pray so that my kids, my ex takes care of kids very well. My kids grow spiritually, very good human beings so that they are happy, joyful, build healthy relationship with their families, find healthy partners, wives, spouses. This is, as a parent, I'm praying right now for them. This is what I see. Like, I see the results. This is what I understood, that this journey was a necessary step because I know right now what are my weaknesses and I know what are the strengths of my ex spouse. And for my kids at this stage, being teens, I know for sure, like with 100% trust, that what he has, to offer them, to teach them, guide them, they need to hear that now. When they were small, what I could give to them, I was doing my best, me, having awareness that I have at that time. So, as an abundant woman, you want to learn about this concept because instead of chasing this, once we become abundant from within, once we trust uh, the journey, then everything comes your way. Like excellent relationship, financial abundance, marriage, food, social life, entertainment, everything. I don't know how, but it's a miracle. If you are not in that state right now, try it. Try instead of taking 16 hours per day, double shift. It's too much. Try, trust the journey. Try, trust whoever you believe, God in my case, and take only 8 hours to begin with and see difference in your emotional status. Once you feel that you are emotionally relaxed, because you need to be relaxed. Abundant woman, she works on being relaxed, feeling relaxed, trusting, because it's a journey, it's a process, it's a discipline. And once you feel that, everything changes. You cannot change the circumstances, and you will not know how everything will be changing and working for you. This is the miracle that I can't even say thank you enough to God. Like the miracles that I receive daily, the miracles in my health, in my relationship with kids, with mom, with my relatives, with my siblings, with the surroundings, even with the people who I don't know. And I want you to experience this. I want you to experience this. Work on your inner world, work on your spirituality. If you do it, but you are not doing it mindfully or on a consistent basis, ask me and I will send you this digital version for free. Okay. If you want physical, it's very good. It's very colorful. It's very appealing. It's very simple. If you want to learn how to introduce this habit, also comment below and then we can talk. And for a small fee, I can ship it for you. Okay. Understand, once you become abundant woman and have all these traits that we said, faith, gratitude, confidence, self-worth, resilience, then everything will be attracting because we attract who we become inside. If you are operating from who's going to pay for my bills, who is going to buy food, how can I afford this? How can I take my kids to the movie? And things like that, that's scarcity mindset. Then you will attract more scarcity. Once you learn how to become abundance and look at the abundance, saying thank you for this, and saying, I'm not having it yet. I don't have it yet, but I'm still grateful. There is a reason why I don't have it. I know that God will bless me with more, qualitatively more. And you will see how peaceful you become. You will see how relaxed you become. You will learn how to trust. Of course, at the beginning, it's challenging. You may not believe because of maybe controlling issue, but slowly you can learn. Everything is learnable. All the beliefs that you are living right now, having in your mind, you learn them. The same way you can unlearn them. I promise you, your life will be completely different in the relationship, at work, in finances. If you are struggling to identify your limiting beliefs, let me know because everything starts with limiting beliefs in all areas of life. And if you are not familiar with this, let's make a strategy call, make a comment, connect with me, and then I can help you. Okay. If you want to learn more about becoming abundant woman, creating an abundant life, then join me for the next video. Subscribe to my channel.